Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing? I just want to ask a couple of questions and make you guys aware of a couple of things. You know, the Democrat Party is trying to figure out how they're going to move forward in this new era of politics. Right? It's all about Trump supporters at this point. How are they going to how they can they win without Trump supporters in future elections? That is the question presented to the Democrats. Can we win without Trump supporters in future elections? Right, and the Trump supporters are overwhelmingly the white working class members of society. And so it's damning politically to say we have to try to win without the white working class majority of voters in this country. But the Democrats are in this precarious situation where that is what they're faced with. Can they win without Trump supporters? And I would say no, they cannot. They just tried to do that. And so the Democrats, I just watched Bernie Sanders. Give an impassioned interview about why Keith Ellison should be the chairman of the Democrat Party. You know, and as long as the Democrats keep nominating these people that are just outside of the mainstream and not connecting with Americans, I mean, Keith Ellison is an anti-Israel Muslim. He's pro-Muslim Brotherhood. He is part of the Muslim Brotherhood in a lot of respects. He supports the Muslim Brotherhood. And so that's who they're nominating to be the chairman of their party. And most Americans don't agree with that. You cannot expect a person like Keith Ellison not to be driven by his ideology. You can't do it. It's not even fair to Keith Ellison to put him in that position. And he can tell all the lies he wants on television. We know what Keith Ellison is all about, and that's not the direction that America needs to go down. Not even close. And so as long as the Democrats are doing this, they're having this internal conflict with themselves, they're never going to get anywhere as a party. And I'm glad about that. I'm very much, that gives me hope because, hey Penny, I need a new laptop. This one's driving me crazy. It is too slow. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Penny. I hope that you can hear me pretty good. So I'm trying to figure out now. The Democrats are you know, they reelected Nancy Pelosi as the House Minority Leader, and that was a bogus move. But that shows just how committed they are to not changing the party and being more inclusive to bring in the white working class vote, right? Because Nancy Pelosi, let me tell you something. They detest. They hold Trump supporters in disdain. They don't like us. They think that we're stupid. They think that we're racist. We're bigots. They think all of these horrible things about us, and they don't respect us. They don't respect Trump supporters. And so as long as the Democrats are alienating Trump supporters, they're going to continue to lose seats. So what we witnessed with this Trump victory is, I would say, 100-year period of utter chaos in the Democrat Party, because they've elevated themselves into this position to where they have forced their ideology on us for so long, and they've realized that their ideology is not mainstream. No one relates to that. No one. When you look at the Democrats' core principles, on its face, some of it is appealing. Look at all the baggage you got to bring in. When you look at all the garbage you have to accept to be able to enjoy some of those core principles, no one is signing up for that. It's sheer, absolute madness. And so I watched Bernie Sanders, and he's plugging Keith Ellison, and Keith Ellison is dogging out Israel policies, and you know, nobody's going to go for that. Nobody's going to go for that. So I don't look for the Democrats to pick up any seats in the near future at all. In fact, they're going to lose seats whenever the midterm elections come. We're going to get the filibuster-proof majority, because they've already signaled that they're going to keep embracing anti-Israeli policies. And as long as they are against Israel, they will fail, because that's just not where this country's at. And yeah, we've shown that time and time again. And let's see, Penny. So what did everyone think of our new president? I thought he was as great as ever. Always get a good feeling in the laugh. Yeah, he's the president president-elect, and I like Donald Trump. I mean, a lot of you guys may not know this, but I'm a huge Trump supporter. It may come as a shock to some of you guys, but I'm really I'm a big time Trump supporter. So Bernie Sanders is putting a plug in for Keith Ellison, and even Barack Obama has said, you know, Barack Obama has said it's not going to work. He's signaled that the Democrats need to put someone that's more mainstream and a moderate, right? It's funny when the Democrats they want to appoint a Muslim to be the chairman of the DNC, right, or elect him, whatever their process is. They want to put a Muslim as the chairman of the DNC, and then Barack Obama comes out and says, "Well, we need a more moderate Muslim." I mean, you can't make this stuff up. That you cannot make this stuff up. The Democrats said Bernie Sanders comes out and says, "Well, we want to put this Muslim as chairman of the DNC, Keith Ellison," right? And then Barack Obama comes out and says, "Well, we need a moderate. We need somebody more moderate." So Barack Obama wants a more moderate Muslim to be the face of the Democrat Party, and Bernie Sanders wants a radical Muslim to be the face of the Democrat Party. And even the Democrats in the media, the journalists, are just ripping their hair out, saying this is not going to work. We're not going to win elections like this. And you damn right they're not going to win elections like this. But that is the truth. That I'm not exaggerating. This is not a fake news site. Hey, good morning, Tiger. This is not a fake news site. So I'm not exaggerating one bit. And I don't know if anybody's looking at it like this, but that is where the Democrats are at. They are in the process of trying to find the chairman for the Democrat Party. Keith Ellison wants the job. Keith Ellison is a Muslim. Bernie Sanders wants that Muslim to get the job and be the face of the Democrat Party. Barack Obama says, well, we need somebody more moderate. So what you got is Barack Obama saying we need a moderate Muslim in there, and you've got Bernie Sanders saying, no, we'll keep the radical Muslim in there. And how in the world do you expect the Democrats to flourish in this? No, they're not. I mean, they're not. These Democrats are just... Basically what has happened here is the Democrats have reached rock bottom, and now they're starting to dig. And that is the Democrats have reached rock bottom, and now they're starting to dig. That's what's going on here. And, you know, at some point in time, the Democrats have just got to realize that they're until they stop breeding, their problem is not going to get any better, right? I mean, a while back, the Democrats realized that liberalism was horrible, and they said, we got to stop breeding, right? And they invented birth control, and that had a 1% failure rate, so that wasn't working for them. And they have, by and large, delusions of adequacy. I mean, Bernie Sanders got grand delusions of adequacy, and so does Elizabeth Warren, and so does Nancy Pelosi. Just those three right there. That's three of the biggest kooks in politics. Nancy Pelosi, Elizabeth Warren, and Bernie Sanders. Three of the biggest kooks in politics. And, you know, they consistently set low personal standards for themselves, and then they fail to achieve those standards. It's amazing. It's mind-boggling to watch as they do this. And so just to recap, I want to let you know what's going on here. The Democrats Bernie Sanders wants to put Keith Ellison as the chairman of the Democrat Party, a Muslim. I'm just reporting this to you. And Barack Obama says, well, we need a moderate in there. And so basically what they're saying is, Barack Obama is saying we need a moderate Muslim. Bernie Sanders is saying, no, this guy's progressive. He's radical enough. So Bernie Sanders wants to put the radical Muslim as the chairman of the Democrat Party. Barack Obama wants to find a moderate Muslim as the chairman of the Democrat Party. These people are screwed as a party. I mean, they're just screwed as a party. They may have a six-pack, but they don't have the little plastic thingy that holds it all together. I mean, cuckoo. I mean, these people are they're working with way too much glue. Oh, I was making a sound effect to show how retarded the liberal Democrats are, Tiger. So
they're pretty stupid.
I know they are pretty stupid. It borders on insanity. You know, the thing that Okay, Nancy Pelosi is a prime example. Her elevator reaches the top floor, but the door doesn't open. The door only opens at the bottom. So Nancy Pelosi is stuck in this perpetual elevator ride up and down. And the door only opens at the bottom. So once she gets tired of riding the elevator up and down, she goes out the bottom. So she's still at the bottom.
I like that.
You like that? Okay, I just came up with that this morning, Tiger. You going to the bus? All right, Hannah. Love you too. Hannah's got to get on the bus here. I got to go. I got to go watch Hannah get on the bus. I got to go watch Hannah get on the bus. It's a ritual. That bus doesn't leave without me eyeballs on the child getting on it, because I'd be a nervous wreck trying to figure out if she got on the bus or not all day long. So I love you guys. Just remember what I said. That perspective will let you know why the Democrats will fail. Remember that. Just remember that. Bernie Sanders wants a radical Muslim in there, and Barack Obama wants a moderate Muslim in there, and therein lies the conundrum that the Democrats are facing right now. I mean, the wheel is turning, but the hamsters are dead. All right, I got to go. Don't forget to like this Facebook page. We almost got 100,000 likes, 100,000 followers. It's a good day on Donald Trump Media Tracker. This is Steve Spell 2, and I'm saying bye-bye right now.